Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi Imo, and on this channel I talk about cake business. If you're stopping by for the first time, you are most welcome. I am so excited to have you here. Please don't forget to like this video and then to subscribe to my channel. Yes, liking this video is a big deal, so I'm gonna count down and I would like you to please like this video at the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Thank you so much for liking this video. I appreciate you a lot. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some untold truths about the cake business. Some things that you need to know if you're coming in, especially as a newbie baker, okay? And for some of you that have been here for a couple of years, just so that you prep your mind and get to know some of these things. Some of them are ugly, some of them are not so ugly, but let's talk about these things. It's good that you are aware of these things so that you know how to handle them when they arise or when they come or when you meet these things in your cake business journey. Now, if there's something you're interested in, you want to know these truths, you want to know the ugly side of cake business, then you want to keep on watching because I'll be right back. And you're welcome back. So the first thing I want to talk about is the pressure. Look, cake business comes with a lot of pressure. Pressure from within and pressure from without. Pressure from you, you're pressuring yourself, like you're telling yourself you're not doing well enough. Pressure from your family members or your friends or work colleagues or your partners, your spouse, your husband, that person that thinks you're just wasting your time. Why are you wasting your time? You're taking this class, taking that class, like to what end? What's the actual job you're doing? People that don't believe that your cake business is an actual job, is what you're doing to earn a living, is what you're doing to earn an income. And then there's pressure from outside. The way social media is wired now, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of distraction, there are a lot of people that are in the same industry as you, and that kind of puts pressure on you because you want to maybe be like them, or you're subconsciously comparing yourselves with them, or comparing your cakes with theirs, or comparing your follower growth with theirs, or comparing their engagement, whatever it is. But you need to watch these things, okay? You need to check it. How do you check the internal pressure? It is by talking to yourself. It's by allowing yourself the room to grow. It's by allowing yourself time to breathe. Look, everything takes time. Like, just learn to take it one day or one step at a time. And then if you're the person that is feeling pressured from people, from external sources like your family members, your friends, who think that look, you're not just making sense, the thing you're doing is not making sense, you want to look away from them. You want to look away from anything that has to do with negativity, anything that would negatively impact you, anything that would negatively impact you emotionally, mentally, and would not make you deliver your best. You just have to block out that noise, block out the distractions, and then focus on the things that would help you grow. So you can watch more videos and try not to dwell too much on those things you're saying, because it might time to dampen your spirits and you'll not be able to, be productive, in what you're doing in your baking. I believe that you understand where I'm coming from. And then when it comes to social media, look, there is the mute button, there is the unfollow button, there is the work you need to do on yourself as well. If you feel you can discipline yourself enough not to get pressured so much by them, all well and good. But if you know you're not coping and it's affecting your health mentally, emotionally, it's affecting you physically, like you look at them and you just feel so sad, please do well to probably mute the pages or probably just unfollow them for a while so that you're able to get yourself back. Please do not allow pressure make you start, giving yourself a whole lot of headache and a whole lot of trouble. I understand the times we're in, but please don't let this get to you, okay? You are actually worth more than you think you are. Like, you are a superstar. You are a superstar. You are amazing. You do great things. So please always bear this at the back of your mind. Positive self-talk would help. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself. Just hype yourself. Be your own cheerleader. And I believe that this would help. The next thing I'll be talking about is that you have baking fails. Like, you have recipes that have been working just fine begin to act up on you. These things happen, okay? So when this kind of thing happens, probably like I said, your recipe you've been using for a while, it just doesn't probably get done on time anymore, or it gets burnt, or it doesn't rise, or it collapses, it falls, it sinks, or just begins to act up. You know how recipes act up, right? What you want to do is to sit down and check. You want to troubleshoot, okay? You want to check what exactly the problem is. What's the problem with this recipe exactly, okay? That's one thing you want to do when you have baking fails. Don't be in a rush to start getting all flustered up. You begin to panic. Please take it easy, okay? Take it one step at a time. check back. Sometimes it could be that something is wrong. Probably your oven is wrong. Your oven is the one messing up, not the recipe itself. Sometimes it could be your ingredients. I've talked about this in a couple of my videos. Sunken cakes, spoiled cakes. Yeah, it might be that your cake that's been lasting for like maybe 3 days at room temperature now begins to go bad the following day, and you're getting bad reviews from your customers. You're getting negative reviews from your customers. You want to check what is actually going wrong. What is, did I change recipes? What exactly it is that's causing this? Because I know that this is not how this recipe actually was. So you want to troubleshoot. And if in event that you finally cannot figure out what exactly the problem is, you want to try getting a new recipe. Okay, so don't let that beat you up so much. It's happened to me. It happens to the best of us. I've had times where my recipes will just act up, especially vanilla recipe. If you know vanilla recipe, you know that vanilla recipe is a troublemaker. Do you agree? Can you relate? If you can relate to this vanilla talk, please let me know in the comments, okay? Just let me know your experience about vanilla, or just say I can relate in the comments. Please forget to like this video. Also hit the like button. If you're getting value so far, hit the like button, okay? So sometimes your recipe can just act up on you. What you need to do is to find another one that works. If you've done troubleshooting and it's not working, please find another recipe that works. I also want to use this opportunity to tell you about my online baking class. Yes, I have an online baking class coming up. If you've been looking to change your recipes, if you've been looking to up your baking game, then you want to quickly send me an email, because I have a juicy offer that is going off very soon. It expires very soon. Okay, I have reduced the price really low so that people can afford it and get the best value for their time and money. These are recipes I've been using for years, and they would last you for a good number of years. They would last you for long. So please consider investing. Send me an email to ibakecake@gmail.com, and we'll take it up from there. So troubleshoot or dump the recipe and get another one. Another thing you would have to deal with is people stealing your works and passing off as theirs. I know I've talked about this in one of my videos, one of my old videos. By the way, I was watching a couple of my videos. Like, I watched one of my old videos yesterday, and I was like, who is this? It was so cringe. But I've talked about this in one of my videos before. If you know that you're a baker, now this is not to call you out, but I'm just speaking to you. If you know this speaks to you, please, you need to change. You need to do better. Okay, for people that are just starting out and they feel, oh, I don't have works, I don't have cake pictures to use, and then you take somebody else's own and pass it off as yours, it's bad. Like, it's bad, bad. I know of a recent case, someone that I know, a top baker in Nigeria, who had her cakes passed off on another baker's page as her own, and she was telling people to rate her works. Girl, these cakes are not your own. Why are you passing them off as yours and then telling people to rate your work? People would even go to the extent of wiping off your watermarks. I've had that. People have called my attention to people using my cake pictures on their own page, and without giving you credit. Not even the credit part. Like, you take somebody else's work and you pass it off as your own, and you put your own watermark. That is stealing, girl. Please desist from it. So that's what would happen. People would take your work, your work, and then pass it off as theirs. Wipe your logo off, erase it, erase your watermark, and then put their own. Where you want to see that, please try to meet the person and say, please, like when it happened to me, one of the instances I think I can remember, I went to the person via DM and I said, these cakes are not your own, they are mine. Please take them down from your page. The person had a couple of my works on her page, and then a couple of other bakers was what, but like, it's like you take 6 pictures, 10 pictures from one baker, take 10 from another person, and just mix them up and pass them off as your own. Look, you just need to, sometimes it gets you really angry, but you just need to be calm and then meet the person, talk to the person sensibly, and tell the person to take the pictures down of his or her page. Okay, there's no need getting into dirty fights. Just do things responsibly, and then if the person is refusing to come to sensibly resolve the issue, then you can put that out on your page. I know I'm not saying do that anyway, but if you want to avoid confrontation, if you just want to leave it like that, all well and good. What's your take? What's your take on this? I think I'm getting really, I don't even know, sentimental at this point. So I'm just like, because I don't like trouble. So what do you actually think you would do if you were to be caught in this case? Okay, I've had people put out on their page and say, this baker stole my work. They put it as screenshots. I've even had, I know people who have done it, and they say this person is passing off my work as theirs. And they put it on their page, and then their followers then take the battle and then go to be the person to fight for the person. So please, let peace reign. Let peace reign. Things like this are sort of unavoidable, but let peace reign. Okay, so that's one of the ugly sides, one of the things you have to deal with. as a baker or a cake business owner. Now, the next point I'll be talking about is staff issues. If you ask any baker, at least any grown established baker who has staff working for them, what's the number one thing that gives you headache in this business? You will know that it's staffing. I don't know how common it is around here, because I know that I think home baking is a thing here, like it takes a higher place. I really don't know. Please don't quote me wrongly or don't come for me, but I'm just saying, based off of my knowledge from where I'm coming from, in Nigeria we have lots of cake shops, and then we have people, so you get to work with people. You have people who work with staff, say like 5 and even larger number of staff. But if you ask them, what is that number one thing that you wish you could change, or you could just get right in this cake business, or what is giving you issues right now, or something in your business, what's the number one challenge you're having, you would hear staffing. I don't even know where I will start from to talk about this topic. I don't even know if I can talk about it, but I've had my own fair share. Okay, I've had the good ones, I've had the not so good ones, but staffing is an entirely different thing. But if you want to help yourself, then you should have a structure in your cake business. Structures that spell out what it is they can do, what it is they cannot do, what they should, just have structures in place. And then read out this thing to them so that they know the rules, and also so that they just stick by these things. I'm not saying it's something that anybody that wants to misbehave is going to misbehave. That's just the real truth. Humans are hard. Like, let's not even go there. But staffing is a major issue that you will be dealing with if you are grown in the cake business. You're looking to hire staff, so please make sure you interview right. Have qualities you're looking for. You might use a recruiting agency. You can do it yourself. You cannot afford a recruiting agency yet. And I pray that God helps you get the right ones, because you can actually get right staff members. You can actually get the right ones. I've had one of my staff that worked with me years back still chat me yesterday. I have my staff members on my birthdays, they send me messages, so you can still maintain a good relationship with them. But like I said, anybody that wants to misbehave will misbehave, but just get your structures right, get your policies, your I'm trying to remember a particular word, but it's slipping my mind. It's slipping my mind. I think it's the employee handbook. Have all those things readily available so that they know what they're getting into and what they're signing up for. Okay, don't just take things for granted. I made that mistake of taking things for granted when it came to staffing, but I don't want you to make the same mistake. So get everything right. Now, one of the major things we deal with as cake business owners that you are going to deal with is price sensitive customers. You have customers who, when they hear prices, oh no, I don't want to hear that. When they hear the price of your cake, they're like, what's so expensive? So different reactions. You have to deal with customers. First of all, you deal with different types of customers, and especially those who are price sensitive, who would question you, why your cake's so expensive, this, that's this. You deal with customers that won't give you good reviews. You will deal with customers that are just giving you the time of your life. Like, you do a cake that is like good to you, but they would just always have something to talk about. They would just have something that they are not always satisfied about. These are some of the ugly sides of cake business, if you ask me. Or these are the untold truths about cake business that you should prepare your mind that you're going to deal with. If you come across this type of customers, you know how to handle them, you know how to deal with them, you know how to defend your business, you know how to explain to them, this is X, Y, Z, and Z, and this is why this is like that, this is why that is like this, and let them know. If you have negative reviews from customers, I have a couple of videos, I think 1 or 2 that I've made that you can watch to enlighten you and educate you about this. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on notifications so that you're notified when I upload a new video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you found it valuable. Until I see you in the next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed.